Hey, Internet. So this is gonna be a short one. It's just to answer a question I received in a comment on my last video. As you can see, I am in bed, going to sleep. Excuse me, but I really wanted to get this video in. To be honest, I already filmed the video. It was 6.5 minutes long. Then my phone didn't have enough space. So then I spent like 20 minutes trying to take a bunch of stuff off of my phone. And then I did have space, but the video was gone. So that's how much I want to answer this question. Obviously, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Basically, the question was, how do you go about kind of coming out as non-binary to in the process of getting top surgery, like to the surgeon, to the doctor's office, that kind of stuff, I guess. Basically, I see a therapist once a week, just a regular old therapist, and he wrote me a letter that was pretty discreet about my identity. It basically just said, Ollie has experienced gender dysphoria for bazillions of years. Their gender identity is incongruent with their body, and medically necessary top surgery would, greatly reduce or eliminate that dysphoria. So the letter used my pronouns, which are they and them, but the letter also did not kind of place me in the weird position of having to say I'm a trans guy when I'm not necessarily. Excuse me. And then when I was speaking to the folks at the surgery center, again, I'm seeing Dr. Peter Rafael at American Institute for Plastic Surgery in Plano, Texas, which is outside of Dallas. His colleague, Alan Doolin, also does top surgery, but I'm going with Raphael. Anyway, for their new client or their new patient paperwork, excuse me. I'm really tired. Sorry. Yeah, for their new patient paperwork, I think they had like check a box for your gender, and it was like man, woman, trans woman, which is not super nuanced, but I understand why they did it, but like incorrect. Anyway, I think I may have drawn a box and written non-binary and checked the box and noted on the paperwork that my pronouns are they and them. And I haven't actually spoken to anybody, like in person, like I haven't been up there yet. So I don't really know how they interact with me as far as pronouns go. But I mean, I basically never had a problem just telling them that I'm non-binary and not, binary male or anything like that. Like, yeah, I mean, all they really needed was the letter that said, yes, I've had gender dysphoria for 10 years or whatever. So, yeah, thankfully it wasn't much of an issue. I didn't feel the need to pretend to be a trans guy or anything like that. Yeah, they kind of just took what I said at face value and went with it, which was pretty cool. One other thing I wanted to mention was I did try to get my insurance to cover the surgery. Basically, I'm on my mother's insurance, which is through her job. She lives in New York, I live in Texas, so it was a little bit of confusion about some stuff, but the main thing was, so the insurance said, we will cover a certain amount of your surgery, but we can't tell you how much we'll cover until we know how much it will cost. So the surgery center said, well, we can't tell you how much it will cost until you tell us how much you will cover. Seriously, it was just like so stupid, this catch-22, that they both were like stalemating each other, and I was stuck in the middle, like, okay, so cover it, yes, no. Basically, I just didn't go through my insurance. Instead, I saved money, took out a bunch of credit cards, and started a GoFundMe kind of thing. People were very generous, um, because I have to take off a whole bunch of work. I think I'm taking off the week, so I'm having surgery on next Thursday. So my office is closed on Monday, so I'm taking off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I'm off for 2 weeks post-op. So total, it's 3 weeks not working, and I'm an hourly employee, and I don't get paid vacation or anything like that, paid time off or sick or anything. So it's gonna be expensive, just to like pay my rent and stuff. In addition to the like $7,000 surgery. Also, my partner is coming with me and, basically being my caretaker and my hero for everything. So, I mean, like, I'm paying for, gas, and we got an Airbnb up there. I'll be paying for food. I'm paying to, her dog needs to go into boarding while we're out of town, so I'm paying for that. So all those little things add up. The last thing I need to do is I need to like buy some supplies. Like specifically, I need to get like gauze and all that stuff that they told me to get. A certain kind of body wash that I need to be using, and some vitamin C and stuff. And then what was the other thing? I don't remember. What was the other thing? Oh, so I work in an office, like I said, and I'm eligible for FMLA, which in the United States is this, basically it's this policy that says if you're eligible, if you worked a certain number of hours at your current job, then you are eligible to take an unpaid leave for a documented medical reason, and you are guaranteed that you can come back to either that exact job, or if the job has been completely like erased for the whole time that you, like, if they like remove the position entirely, then you are guaranteed a job that is like a similar pay and skill and all that at the same company. So basically, like, I can't be fired for taking off 3 weeks of work. They can't just decide to let me go because I'm eligible for that. So basically, there's a whole bunch of paperwork associated with that, and a lot of it is required for the surgery center to fill out. Like, the doctor has to fill out stuff, and they charge me like $35 for that. So all these like little fees and things are coming up. So yeah, like I said, I took out a couple of credit cards. It'll be worth it, probably. Okay, I'm really tired and my face hurts, and I hope this was coherent. I hope it made sense. Long story short, I probably wouldn't stress about the non-binary top surgery access kind of deal. Like, I didn't say that right. I probably wouldn't stress about coming out as non-binary or feeling like you have to act like a trans guy, because they're, at this point, I feel like it's becoming a lot more common for non-binary people to get surgeries. I don't know. It feels a lot more common. Let me know if y'all agree. It seems like a lot. Like, back when I was on YouTube back in the day, like, I don't know, like, I followed like genderqueer chat and stuff like that, But I don't know, it was a lot of just like FTM and like that like storyline, and it was still kind of like weird for people to not, not be like all the others. Like pretty much everyone had the same video, and if anybody had a different video, it was like, well, how trans are you? I don't know. It was a weird scene. We're in a weird scene, y'all. But I think we're doing all right for ourselves. Okay, now I'm really going to bed because now I'm just babbling. But okay, I hope that answered your question. Let me know if I can help in any other way. And let me know if y'all have any more questions. Because I like making videos. I'll probably make another one this weekend. Okay, bye.